Right then, this is a quick road test video, and this is a Volvo S80 2.9 petrol. The car's registered, I think it's OU02UAV or UAV, do apologise, I've got a terrible memory. Mileage at the start of the road test, just 136,150 miles, which is nothing for a big Volvo like this, but that's the mileage currently on the car. I don't normally do videos of cars of this age. Most of the videos we do is for much newer vehicles, but because it's a rare car and such an amazingly clean car, I thought I would do a quick road test for you. It is a critical road test. If there's something wrong on the vehicle, then I will relay it back to you. Also done on the very quiet country roads close to our premises, so it should be representative of what you'd feel yourself. The car's got an amazing service history on it, and it really is. I don't know how many stamps are in the book, but he's got bills and receipts for everything he's done. Very, 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 very thorough individual that owned the vehicle, to say the least. And the car drives as you'd expect a car that's been that well looked after to drive. It drives beautifully well. Engine starts instantly. Settles are very smooth, very even idle. It pulls like an absolute train, of course. There's no warning lights on the dashboard relating to the engine or any other part of the car. Temperature gauge is currently running at just under half on the gauge, and it's been running for quite some time in it. It's a very, very warm day today. It's 26 degrees outside, but the engine pulls brilliantly well. It really does. Engine then feeds through into the automatic gearbox. Gear shifts are lovely and smooth, almost to the point you can't feel them. There's no clunks or bangs going into gear, but the throttle response is, it's borderline sports car performance. It's a very, very quick car and utterly effortless in the way it drives. But it drives just so well. It really does. Steering of the car, track's absolutely dead straight. There's no vibrations coming back through the steering wheel of the car, certainly none up to the legal limit, the speeds at which I'm allowed to drive, but it feels tight and taut in hand, nice and precise still. Exhibits very little wear, if any, through the steering of the vehicle at all. All in very nice order. Suspension of the vehicle, again, very comfortable car, one of the most comfortable cars you'll drive. Smooth cosseting chassis. It's not a sports car, so you're not going to hurl it around corners at any great speed, but what you will get is one of the most comfortable rides you'll ever have in a car. It's amazingly comfortable. There's also absolutely no clonks or bangs coming from underneath the vehicle. All is in very fine order in that regard. The one I'm normally looking for, of course, is little sort of clonks. It's normally just daft little things like little drop links, anti-roll bar links, as well as other suspension bushers, but all in fabulous order. The brakes on the vehicle, lovely solid brake pedal. There's no vibrations or pulsing through the brake pedal at all on the car. Again, it's just all in fine fettle underneath. At the time of doing this video, there was virtually a year's MOT on the car, so it's obviously just gone through a ministry test and passed. Looking around inside the car, you've got to give credit where credit's due. He's kept this car in astonishing condition. It's absolutely stunning in here. It's not being cleaned by us. We won't be cleaning it because it just doesn't need it. It's in just amazing condition. As I said, very fussy man, and I like that, because whoever's lucky enough to have this car next will benefit from all the hard work he's put into it. But as I said, there's no squeaks, rattles, buzzers, nothing. It just feels rock solid in here. Looking around inside it, all switch gears all working beautifully. I haven't pressed every single button on the car. I'm not going to pretend I have, but everything I've pressed thus far has worked absolutely fine. The only thing I think that doesn't work, I'm just going to try it now because I'm sure it doesn't, was the air conditioning. So it may just need a charge in the system, or it may be more than that, because I can't feel any cold air coming out through the vents. So do bear that in mind. Obviously we won't be doing it. The price it's been sold for you know, this is a trade vehicle, a part exchange, which we're just selling without any profit. But I want people to be aware of any issues, no matter how small, trivial or otherwise. But that's the only thing I can find that merits a mention on this vehicle, because I don't think you'll find a nice one anywhere. And I say that engine is just wow, it just goes so well. Anyway, that was it. It's just a quick video to show it's in operation. I think it's important to show you it, and it's a wonderful car.